Listen closely, brother, because it's time for some brutal honesty. Are you tired of being a prisoner to your own cravings? Sick of addiction dictating your life? Has it left you feeling like a shadow of your true self? Well, enough is enough. Today, I'm laying out 4 powerful strategies on how to overcome any addiction for good. So, ask yourself, are you ready to rise above and conquer your demons? The journey won't be easy, but it's about time you showed the world and yourself what you're truly made of. So, are you ready to face the storm head on and reclaim your life? Step number 1, acknowledge the problem. The path to overcoming addiction begins with acknowledging its presence. Denial is your enemy here. Many men try to bury their addictions beneath a layer of excuses or false justifications, but that's a losing battle from the start. It's like trying to build a mansion on a crumbling foundation. Sooner or later, it's all going to come crashing down. The moment you summon the courage to admit that you've got a problem, you've already taken the most critical step towards conquering it. Let me be brutally honest here. It takes guts to confront your demons head on. It's not an easy feat to look in the mirror and say, I have an addiction. But brother, true strength isn't about avoiding discomfort. It's about standing tall in the face of adversity. By owning up to your addiction, you're setting a precedent, a declaration that you refuse to let anything control you. Remember this, no one respects a man who can't even admit his own shortcomings, but they'll admire the hell out of one who faces his demons and says, I'm in charge here. Once you've acknowledged your addiction, you're not just admitting a problem, you're declaring your commitment to change. It's like hoisting a flag of rebellion against your own weaknesses. It's the first battle in a long war, and wars aren't won by those who refuse to acknowledge their enemy. So, my advice to you, brother, is to take a deep breath, look yourself in the eye, and say those words aloud if you must. The path to victory starts right there with those 4 words. I have an addiction. Step number 2, replace the addiction. Think of your mind as a garden. Addiction is like a weed that has taken root. You can't simply pluck it out and leave an empty space. Another weed will likely grow in its place. Instead, replace the weed with a beautiful, vibrant flower. Just like a flower enriches the garden, positive actions enrich your life, filling the void left by addiction with something far more rewarding. Replacing an addiction is like swapping a bad investment for a better one. The key here is to identify what that addiction was doing for you. Was it masking pain, providing a false sense of relief, or numbing emotions? Once you have a clarity on its purpose, you can begin to build a more constructive replacement. Remember, brother, the mind craves habit and routine, so redirecting that energy into positive actions is essential. This process isn't always easy. Breaking an addiction is similar to tearing down a building. It takes time, effort, and sometimes professional help. But by substituting destructive habits with constructive ones, you're not only eliminating the negative, but also creating room for personal growth. It's an act of self-empowerment and an assertion of control over your own life. The process is hard, but the results are transformative. So, the next time you find yourself entangled in an addiction, have the courage to pull it out from the roots and plant something heavier in its place. Your future self will thank you for it. Step number 3, mindfulness and meditation. Listen, brother, you're about to learn a profound truth that can change your life. Self-awareness is power. Awareness is the first step towards change, and through mindfulness, you'll become acutely aware of the thoughts, emotions, and triggers that lead you towards addiction. You'll start noticing patterns, the times, places, and situations that make you vulnerable. This awareness is your superpower. It's the compass guiding you away from the treacherous waters of addiction. Embrace discomfort. Addiction often thrives because it offers a quick escape from discomfort, whether it's stress, sadness, or anxiety. But here's the reality. Life as a man will always have its share of discomfort. Mindfulness teaches you to sit with discomfort, to observe it without reacting impulsively. It's like training a muscle. The more you do it, the stronger you become. Meditation, on the other hand, helps you find calm within chaos. It's your sanctuary, where you can recharge and regain control over your impulses. Freedom through choice. Addiction often tricks you into thinking you have no choice. Mindfulness and meditation bring back your power of choice. When you're fully present in the moment, you can choose to act differently. You can choose to say no to cravings. You can choose to walk away from temptation. This power to choose is your ticket to freedom from addiction. So, brother, remember this. Mindfulness and meditation aren't just practices. They're tools that will empower you to reclaim control over your life. Embrace them, and you'll discover a strength within yourself that you never knew existed. And lastly, step number 4, set clear goals. Having clear goals serves as your North Star, guiding you through the darkest nights of addiction. It's easy to lose your way when the siren call of your addiction beckons. But when you have a destination in mind, a vision of who you want to become, you'll find the strength to resist. These goals aren't just markers of recovery. They're the milestones of your transformation into the man you aspire to be. When you wake up every morning with a sense of purpose, addiction loses its grip. Purpose becomes your armor against relapse. It could be a passion you're pursuing, a career you're building, or a family you're nurturing. Purpose is the force that drives you forward when the allure of addiction tempts you backwards. It's the fuel for your journey towards becoming that proud, capable man you're destined to be. Recovery is a series of battles, and setting goals allows you to celebrate small victories along the way. Every day without giving in to your addiction is a triumph. Every milestone achieved is a testament to your strength and determination. As a man, you'll understand that these victories, no matter how small, are building blocks of your character. They prove to you that you are in control, that you are winning the battle, and that you are on the path to becoming that man you're proud of. So, brother, as you continue your journey to recovery, remember to set those clear, inspiring goals. They aren't just objectives, they are your keys to transformation. Use them to unlock the door to your best self, and when you look in the mirror, you'll not only see a man who's proud, but also one who's filled with unstoppable determination. The journey to overcome addiction is arduous, but it is a battle worth fighting. Remember, to emerge victorious, you must acknowledge the problem, set clear goals for your recovery and your life, find healthier alternatives to replace your addiction, and seek support when needed. This isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Each day, each step forward is victory in itself. So, arm yourselves with courage, determination, and the knowledge that you can conquer any addiction that stands in your way. Your path to a stronger, more resilient you starts now. And with these 4 quick ways, you've got a fighting chance to overcome any addiction for good. To see the next best way to level up as a man, check this video here.